Good morning, it's Denise here, Junk Journal Junkie UK. Hope you're all well on this lovely bank holiday Monday. If you saw my video yesterday, you'll know that I've got a bit of a bug, a bit of a poorly throat. I have had a test. Excuse me, I've got coffee. I've had a COVID test and it's not COVID, so it is just a bug, I'm pleased to say. So I'm just going to pop on and do a quick kind of a mass make, but there's not going to be loads of it, tag for the Flower Fairy video. I'm going to try and make, I don't know, 4 or 6 tags and a couple of pockets, so a nice easy make. As long as my voice holds out, I won't be chatting too much, just to get a head start ready for getting the signatures together for the Flower Fairy, sewing them together, etc. Journals, and start filling them. So I have brought with me a load of the Flower Fairy images out of my tin that, if you've been with me before, you'll know. I've got 3 pieces of sort of a green marbly A5 card, really nice, and some quite heavy duty actually, textured. I don't know if it's maybe we need this light on, hang on, not too bright now. Quite heavily textured paper, which I thought would be nice for pockets. And I have a little pile of scrappy dappy things, so a few scraps of the Flower Fairies paper from the CD-ROM, some music, some very vibrant tissue paper, some of my own dyed paper that's at the end of its life. Oh, that's got glitter glue on it, and a doily that wants using up, so just some bits and pieces. I've also got a little bit of a Flower Fairy text page for a bit of text on them. Got 2 washes that I'm going to use. I've got I just grabbed a handful of blingy things out of my little tub, which I haven't had out for ages. So some of them are like blingy things on bulb pins. Went through a phase of making these. A couple of like fabric snippets, I guess, be nice on top of tags. A couple of pieces of lace there, you know, beads, that sort of thing. I've got my Flower Fairy stamps and some of the blue labels from Shabby Dabby Doo Dah. You've seen me use those before. I've got a few butterflies and some of these little reinforcers that Tanya kindly sent me. Oh, excuse me, let me have a drink. I'm so sorry if that's noisy. And the lace. Okay, so let's just get on and make these. See if playing with the Flower Fairies can cheer us up a little bit. Right, let me just find my chopper. So I'm going to just do 3 tags with this, and I know the paper's 21. So if I go like 7 1/3-ish. And same again, maybe 7 1/2. They shouldn't be too far off. Oh, one of them is. I'll do a couple of big ones, well, big, a couple of 8, because they're more pocket size, aren't they? I'll leave that scrap. Oops, gosh. Yeah, I think 5 will be more than enough for today. I don't think I will do more than 5, because I definitely want to do at least 2 pockets. So, what do we want these to be? Let's go for, let's have a look at 11. I kind of want to make them sideways on. Not too high. I'm just thinking if I do it kind of in half-ish, I might get 2 out of the 1 paper. Let's see what that looks like. Not really what I was after. Right, let's just cut this one at a big angle. Okay, so that's a nice deep pocket. So I've got three pockets and 5 tag bases there. That should be more than enough for today. Okay, so because this is beautiful paper, I thought it's not going to need, I don't know that one's big enough. Let's do 4 of these. We'll go with 2 pockets and then see. So I definitely want to use up some of this excuse me, text from the fairy book pages, and I've decided to use Evergreen Bow, which is the only green that I've got. I've decided to go with green ink for this. I do want to ink a bit, I don't want it too grungy. It looks like the sponge it's nearly had enough. So I've got any other bits. We'll do 2 pieces with this on. I don't want them all to be the same. Obviously I'm going to fill a minimum of 2 journals and maybe a pack or 2 as happy mail / giveaway things. Okay, so we'll have a couple of those on a couple of them. To go with some music paper. So I brought fairly white, newish music paper as opposed to the old antique-y looking, just because I want a bit of a brighter feel. I don't want too much of a grungy feel for these fairies. They're going in very pastel-y journals, backing pages. Okay, I'm still getting that everywhere. It's a good job it's a green background. Right, and it's just a matter of digging in here and pulling out something. Perhaps if I start with the fairies, I'll know roughly what I want around them. So yeah, I've been wanting to use her for a long time. She's really going to go nice on the green. So yeah, she was never going to go on with all that on her, was she? So we're going to have to just, I'm afraid, get rid of some of the tree. Ah, she's just beautiful on her own, isn't she? Yeah, she's not going to need much, so super. We're going to find that a lot, I think, with the ones that are cut out from the book. Because, whoops, there's one hit the floor. You know, they've got all the lovely background behind them as well, whereas these ones is decoupage type images that I've got. Oh, I wanted to use, I think she's too big, or her. There's one of those bigger. This one. I don't know, can you see there? I love that blue tit, I think it is. I'm really liking the yellows at the minute. Yeah, so maybe if it's a blue tit singing, it can have some music. Yeah, I was kind of hoping these are just gonna, you know, come together on their own, and they're not doing bad, so she'll go for a red one. Okay, now I know, she's not going to need much, is she? Let's put this down because I definitely want this under her. So I'm going to use art glitter glue this morning. I have got a new one now, so I'm not overly worried about running out. It's strange how for over 12 months I resisted having any and then once I got some, I have a fear of running out. Okay, so I put the giveaway up this morning. I've had a couple of people already speak to me and comments on it, which is lovely. If you haven't seen that, please go over and have a look. It'll have been the video that went up this morning because this one's going up this afternoon. if the upload plays ball. I'm going to put that one on there. Right, what else? Let's start with her then. What else are we going to put on her? Now, she's not going to have a tab, a slanted top, is she? Because there just isn't any room. What about a butterfly? I'm thinking something bluish, just to make the green stand out a little bit. Is that the one I just looked at? Yeah. I didn't bring many. I thought if I don't know, it's not, it's blue, that one. So if I don't bring many, then I won't have the arduous task of putting loads away. No, it's not right. It's not what I'm looking for. About one of these framed labels. Half of one maybe. I do like them cut in half. Let's cut one in half and ink it and see what we think. So I hope you're all doing something interesting today for bank holiday. Oh, how did she stick down? There's been a bit of glue on there. Yep, I like that up there. I'm still searching for some nice words. I think I'll go on Etsy and have a look again after I've done this for you and uploaded it, because I upload from my phone, so it ties my phone up for a little bit. Yeah, I like that up there. And I'm not even sure it needs anything else. I have got a stamped butterfly stamp that I could put on, but yeah, I don't think I want to overdo that. She could have something blingy on the top of her, couldn't she? Or in the corner. Yeah, she's definitely going to need some kind of a tab, but I think I will wait and see. I'm not going to ink round her either. No, be brave, don't do it. Don't want to grunge her up too much. Yeah, so I'll decide about the tab when I decide where she's going in the journal, but it will probably be some lace, I'm thinking. Right, I've got a cloth. I'm doing well this morning. Yeah, so that text just stops her from floating in midair too much, seeing as she's stood in a stream, I think. Yeah, because it's a weeping willow, isn't it, which often dangle down over the streams. Just put my glue stick back in, pin back in. Oh, maybe not. Right. Can't see around the corner then. I didn't think it was coming out. It was. Nowhere else? There. All those points. Or did I miss those? Yeah, just might take the very tiny tops off, just to give it a bit of a yeah, I like that marbly card, definitely. Just wondering if to ink round that. Right, so that wasn't too long. I was hoping it was going to be that quick. I hope the rest are going to be that quick. Yeah, I think when she's got a lovely lacy tab on her. I mean, I could put some on now, but I don't really know where I want it to go. And I don't know if I want the vintagey or... So I'll leave her. But she definitely will be having some lace. Right, I'm going to go with this one because there's not going to be a lot on this one either, and I do want the tab tops on this. Yeah, sorry, fairy on the back, but I needed the blue tit on the front. about halfway. Yep. Yeah, straight would be good. Or straightish would be good. Yep, so I definitely want that bit of music at the bottom there. Not sure which way up, but I'm going to go that way. Where's my pin? So what do I want on this? Maybe I need to think about what I want on the top. I don't want to leave them all undecorated until the end. Whoops. Is that right? I frazzled my brain a bit then. I'm still not sure, but I think, oh yeah, that's better. It was. So I think I wish I had one of those long punches that takes the, you know, the chunk out that a big piece of ribbon will go in, but I don't. Shall we have one of these octagonal? I think they are. Yeah. Oops. It's not quite in the centre, but let's not let that bother us. I need to overdone the glue a bit there. Just have a drink of my coffee. Oh, how did I manage to throw that everywhere? I've now got some coffee dyed paper on my desk. Yeah, I'm wondering if I'd like one of these. Let's have a look what this looks like on it. It says nurture on it. And these have been made and in my my little pot. Oh, a long time. I think I made them after watching a G. Kerr video. I like that. I like that green on there. Yep, so obviously it will only go in certain places on the because of that big lump of bling. I suppose that could always come off if it's a problem, but I like that spotty tag on it. Okay, and we're going with this at the bottom, and then maybe just something on the top of that, so that one's come together quick as well. So what's the something I want? I do want washi because it's all pinky purpley, and this is more yellow green. The stamps, oops. The stamps are not really what I want either. I've used a label, so I don't want to use a label again. What have we got here? I'm just looking in my scrappy bits of paper. Let's move her out the way for a minute. Bit of doily. That probably should have gone underneath, but I'm quite liking that on there. It's a great big lump, I know, but I think that might be what I like about it. Oops. I'm going to put that on in the vein of the more I think about it, the more I'll change my mind. And it's just something different. How often do you put doily on the top of something? I don't know that I ever have. It's always been tucked under. And it's nice white doily as well, like the music paper. Where's my cloth gone? Yeah. It's gone down really flat, just like a piece of lace. Yep, I'm going to stop there. So the temptation is to put something else on it as well, but I'm not going to. See, that looks nice without this, which keeps falling over. Might take that off, but I'll leave it on for now. Okay, let's keep going. Yep, so I was going with a piece of this Yeah, well, just spotted that over there. It doesn't go, does it now? So these are all pictures, I believe. I could maybe do with some flowers or something. Oh, that's not. So that's a Shabby Dabby Doodah label. Yeah, they kind of look like they're up in the air with the butterflies, don't they? So they need something kind of underneath them. What about a piece of this? So this is one of the squares of paper that I took out of the pages, some of the pages, to create signature pages with Flower Fairy visible on both sides from one page from the book. That will sound very complicated unless you watched it and you know what I'm talking about. The Flower Fairy books have, when you cut them out, have fairies both sides. I'm sure most of you know that now. Yep. No pin in my glue. And I was getting a bit disheartened at constantly having to lose a fairy every time, especially when there was some, you know, in my opinion, really beautiful on both sides. So I cut some pages up and put one in the middle so it could be viewed from both sides. Now, I could fussy cut that closer, but I don't think there's really any need. We have that going. No. No. Because there maybe. Oh, excuse me, that's my coffee. Oh. I haven't had any breakfast yet. I've got up and had coffee and Thai rosettes. I don't know if you know what they are. But they're like antiseptic sweets for a sore throat. Very old. We used to have them, you know, when I was a child years ago. But they're like anaesthetic as well as antiseptic, so. They're my saving grace at the moment. Right, am I going to be able to make that? I'll be able to make it a tag top, but it will probably have to have some lace as the tab rather than a pokey hole, but that's fine. Right, I just spotted that and thought, what about a little bit of dotty washi tape? Too much. It's got the lovely greens and pinks in it. Yep. I'm going to take a small one. Well, she says they look small when I've got my scissors there, and then when I actually cut them, they seem enormous. I'm not even sure I made that the same. I didn't. Chopped a bit more off the tag in my hand. That's it. Right, we'll put some lace on this one, I think. Yeah, it's definitely falling apart, that sponge. I've got this real pretty one. Oops. There's not much of it left now. I think I put it on the pages of the last Flower Fairy journal. Yeah, a piece of that would be lovely. Oops. I don't have to do anything with the back because it's right onable and it's pretty. So that's another good job done. Did I turn that round then? I don't know. middle will be good. Yes, I turned it round, never mind. It's still not quite the middle, is it? It's not going to move now. Move that a bit sideways, that's it. Yep, I might ink the back a tad when I use them, perhaps with some vintage photo very lightly or something like that. Right, let's do this one quickly then. I've just seen that behind her and I really liked it. So how about a bit of lace behind her? And let's have her lower down. Sorry. Where did we like it? She doesn't want to sit on top of it. It's very bumpy lace. Should have it hanging over a bit. Oops. No, let's have it cut there. I keep sticking to those as I lean on them. And what else do we want with her? We definitely need a butterfly, I think. Love that big purple one. Blue. Got some smaller ones. Don't really see the butterflies on the ground, but there's not a lot of room up there. Oh, I could go one of these blingy things. What else did I have? I just want to make them all very different. Oh, sorry. Right, I'm definitely going to make it into a tag and punch a hole in the middle. And that, I'll do that first. Then I will know where I can place things. Let's have another one of these pretty, have a round pretty one this time. Purple, but she's red, isn't she? It's a red one. Yeah. Keep sticking to that to move it. Oh dear, still no pin in my glue. Must do that now. Where is it? There. So shall we put some pretty paper behind her and then the lace? I can't get, that's it. Sorry, I couldn't get the pin in. Oh, I like this grid paper. No, it's a little bit, I thought I could see dots on it. It's got dots behind it. So it's a grid paper that I've printed out, because I do have some graph paper, which is what I thought it was. Yeah, here. It's just a little bit softer, this one, isn't it? Yeah, it's a little bit clashy with the cream and the, I like it though. I don't know if that little bit of lace that I've pulled off there will go in the top. Might be a bit short, but we'll see. So this is my last tag. Look at the state of my desk. Oops, sorry if I knocked you then. Put bits off that sponge again. that high enough up. I forgot it takes a little while to grab on fabric. And that's pretty with her. Right, not too high up with her. Just wondering if she wants a bit of something under her feet there. No. I don't want to overdo the collage at the bottom there. Let's put her down and then think of something else. Oh, it won't go through there, will it? What about me? Yeah, I think so. That'll be nice through the top. So this is eyelash trim from Julie at Chameleon Craft Designs. Oops. I did show you it when I bought it with some happy mail that she sent me as well. Thank you. Yeah, so I ordered some pink and some white. I'm covered in fluff now. Just to give the tags a little bit of pre-finished shedding. What do we want up there? Do we want a butterfly? Didn't I have one out somewhere? Is it too dark, do we think? She's got quite dark wings on her, hasn't she? I think we'll go with it. And again, I might yet find some little words that I want to put on some of these tags. I've not found one yet. Yep, so he's flying on top of that. Yep, and we'll call that a do for her. So I've just got 2 pockets to do and then we're done. I've been on a long time. I wanted just to make it a half-an-hour video. And it looks like I've been on about half an hour now. So let's try and do these quickly-ish. Yeah, she might end up with that on her somewhere because I do like that. It's just a button that, but it's a thick one. Looks like a beautiful bead in there, doesn't it? Okay, which 2 did we say we were doing? Let's do the 2 matching ones and then that tall one we'll do next time I come on. I think we might need to vacuum. I definitely want to use her, but I don't want to. I think she's going to go on a big journal tag. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, she's definitely going to be a journal tag. Right. Whoops. Okay, I like these from the CD-ROM. Oh, I like her. Actually, the purple is going quite nice on this. I'm thinking it might need a bit of stamping or something on it. Oops. Not got much left now, have I? I mean, they're not necessarily even going in the same book, so they don't have to mirror each other at all. Now, what I didn't show you, I'm not going to use it today now, but I just remembered because I was thinking about stamps. What I didn't show you was this. I ordered this last time. Last time I did the Flower Fairy journals. That's probably just, sorry, blinding you. And it came after I'd finished, so I just put it away. Probably still is. So it's a rubber stamp from Crafter's Companion. I got it on eBay. So you cut it up. I think it must have been a card making stamp obviously, but it's got a nice corner piece there. It's got "With Love," candy tuft, put the big fairy and some little butterflies, "Happy Ever After." I don't know what that says. Something you fairy much. Oh, I think it might say "Thank you very much." And a little candy tuft flower there, so I'm going to have to cut it up I think and use me stamping block things. I was going to say ceramic blocks, but you know what I mean. So yeah, I'm thinking I might need some stamping behind these. Actually, I've got this nice corner piece. Let's try it and see. My stamp is filthy with gold. Oops. Let's just try a corner piece on here and see what we think. Better stamp out a bit of paper first. Maybe black and gold. Oh no, it's fine. I love this corner stamp. Right, please be as good as you were on there. Felt like to put it on strangely, but that way, yeah. Don't know if you can see. Yep. Where's my stamps? Bit of script. Shall I go with a bit of script behind it? Oh, that one's really stuck, that one. I'm wondering if I've never taken this off. I must have used it with the backing on previously. So I don't want a lot. Oh. Dripping it everywhere. That's it, just to give it a bit of something. And then we'll have some torn out paper on it. And where's my other fairy gone? Yeah, definitely her. Yeah, and I think we'll go with her, so we just need some coloured papers. What's this? Yeah, that's a little lilac-y, very light lilac-y butterfly backgroundy paper. It's on very thin copy paper, and this is from the CD-ROM. Not feeling it. I might want inking round, but no, I want something with a complete contrast. We'll try some of the actual text, although I have got a text stamp on there, but it's different, isn't it? Get rid of all those bits. Maybe with a bit of green around it, and then I'm thinking maybe a label on this one because it's a much smaller image. There's a bigger space on the pocket. Where has the labels gone? I wonder if one of these stamps, no, too much of an image like her. Smaller one. I'll try that dark one. Sorry, was I completely off screen then? No, that's not it either. She's not big enough, is she? Oh, I've just found another purpley fairy there. Did it magic itself here to be used? A bit of music behind her. Oops, I'm making some good chunky lumps. Nope. I think what I'm going to do is ink up the edges of this card. I think that might be part of my problem here. There's no border. I should have left it at just tags, shouldn't I? See if this changes everything. It might. So this is, yes, it's a distress ink. I can't for life me remember what it's called. Shaded lilac. So it's just creating a bit of a border around that pocket, hopefully. Clear the decks a bit so we can see. Yeah, they look better already in my mind, just with that purple around them. Yeah, yes, now they don't need much. That's what there was lacking, a border. So what do we think they need? Butterfly. That one's got butterflies on, but this one hasn't. Don't know that I'm feeling it though. Just try one more little tiny one. No, not a butterfly. Shall we try some of this pinky dyed paper? I'll just cut it down a bit smaller so I wasn't manhandling a huge piece in front of the camera. And I think if we make the edges of this purple as well, lilac I should say. Oops, that's very gung-ho and lilac. Oh, I think my temperature's coming up too much. Not sure about the shape of that. So I'm quite liking her without much on there. Excuse me. Just a tiny bit sticking out. This one needs something on it though. I don't know why my throat and no, I'm just not liking all that behind them. If you don't like it, don't put it down. I quite like her just as she is. This one's just not big enough. Let's see if I got a bigger fairy for on here. Too big. Right. Yes, she's nice. First one I picked up. The blue one is she. She could be cornflower. Yeah, you're going to have to lose the top of your flower, missus. And I think maybe the butterfly. Then I think you're going to be the one. I'm going to stick this one down because I really like that. Just on there with nothing at the moment. How did I know the first ones would go really quickly and then this one would take forever? because I didn't plan it out beforehand, and I never do very often, to be honest, on my videos, and I didn't really have a clue in my head what I was going to do with it, so maybe that's why. Which, when you're not videoing, I can sit this down as well, it's fine. You can spend as long as you want faffing about with things. You just feel the pressure, I think, when you're filming, that people think you're indecisive and messing about. Yeah. Stick down. Don't do that to me now. Yeah, so maybe some lace, but I'm not white lace. Not any lace I've got here. Or maybe a little postage stamp, I don't know, something. But I'm not going to mess any more with them because I didn't like anything I had. And sometimes that's the way it goes. Just spotted those. I'm not going to put anything else on, but you know, something like that might do it. I'm going to leave them there and just show you what we've made, and then I'll call that a video for today. Hopefully I'll be feeling a little bit more with it tomorrow. And pick up some of this mess on my desk again. Doesn't stay tidy very long, does it? Alright, let me see if you can see all that. Yep, okay, so thank you very much for sticking with me with that. Like I say, there might be one or two more bits need to go on there, but we've got a start with the beautiful Flower Fairies, and I'll see you tomorrow with the signatures. Stay safe, have a lovely, lovely day. Give me a thumbs up if you can. Bye bye.